One Central Texas man is fulfilling his childhood dream of becoming a cattle rancher. He saved his money and bought his first cow when he was just 13 years old.
Here in McLennan County, my family and I, we raise corn to feed the cattle, milo and graze oats, and we plant Sudan hay, and also we raise the coastal hay to feed the cows through the winter months and sometimes through the dry summer months. We have the supplemental. It's my dreams are coming true. You know, being a 13-year-old, you have big dreams, but being a 13-year-old getting a cow, that was a big step in life. I didn't have a pickup, didn't have a trailer, didn't have a driving license. And now to look back and see where I came from, you know, it's a big joy.
He initially came into the NRCS office looking for help to control mesquite on his land. That first visit was the beginning of a 24-year relationship with the agency.
I've been working with Mr. Roddy for a little over a year and a half now. And he came into the office and had some concerns and wanted to know how we could help him implement certain practices and to help him become a better steward of the land. In talking with him, I could tell that he'd been working on his place for quite some time. He has a love for the land, and I knew that he was a guy that we could help and that he would actually implement the practices to the T to better benefit him in the future.
In addition to the technical assistance NRCS provided, Roddy was eligible for financial assistance through the NRCS EQIP Strike Force for Growth and Opportunity Initiative.
With the Strike Force fund that we received through the NRCS, we was able to sprig more of the land and build more cross fences with the funds that helped us. Without the Strike Force, we've been just doing maybe 10 acres at a time, and probably took us maybe 3 to 4 years to accomplish that task.
One thing we really looked at was his soil health, how we could improve his pasture land and help improve the health of his cattle and his livestock. When we got here, his plan was very basic as far as brush management and pasture planting, but now we can go into prescribed grazing and looking at it from that standpoint, and also maybe look at some cover crop situations to where it could help possibly supplement his livestock, but at the same time really incorporate soil nutrients that have been damaged in the past.
I didn't know anything about this, but we got soil samples to tell us how much fertilizers to put out and what type of fertilizer. So all I used to know is I go to the feed store and tell them I want a bucket of fertilizer to sling on my pasture. But by the education part of it, now I know what blend to go put on the land, and I know what I can plant to help keep the ground from erosion. So it's different programs to help you with the nutrient part of the land, to help the land, help itself to grow and produce the fruit of the land that make the cattle grow better.
Roddy depends on the help of his family to make ends meet on his farming operation.
We're small farmers, and you really can't go out and pay too many people to help do the farm work. It's a never-ending deal. Since this is a small farm, my wife and my brothers and my kids step in and help do the work around, do the chores to kind of help keep the money in our pocket.
And Mr. Roddy, with his love for conservation stewardship and his love for his family and caring and providing food for his family, the one man that has just risen above all the producers that I've dealt with, Mr. Roddy does it to a T. He implements practices that are good for the land, good for the future of the land. He implements practices for his livestock that are good for present and future livestock needs.
My family and I are humbled to be nominated for this award through the NRCS and the Small Farmer nomination.